Hey kiddos, I'm on a little road trip to get some vittles for the husbando for the homie. So y'all going with me. We're going to the motherfucking Piggly Wiggly. So let me let y'all know what happened when we went to Tallulah Gorge. Tallulah motherfucking Gorge.
Head west on Blackberry Drive toward Mountainside Drive.
Alright. So, first off, we're in the mountains.
Take the next left onto Mountainside Drive.
The road that we're on right now only has one lane. Like, that's where we're at. So yeah, this is some uncharted territory that we're on. But I've been enjoying it, and I think I will continue to enjoy it. This is probably one of the best Airbnbs that I've been at. I really like it. It's a little bumpy. I don't know how well this video is going to come out. But you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and go. Let's fucking go. So, from the video at Tallulah, you can see that I'm having some apprehensions, misgivings about the trip. I low-key feel like this is a mistake. I feel like this is a mistake. It's not because of my experience that I have these reservations about having sent us on this fucking death trip. It's Dig, because he is struggling, capital S struggling, and I don't know, he's having a hard motherfucking time, y'all. Yeah, it's pretty evident at the beginning of the trip. I would say like a quarter of the way through the trip. Alright, so I cannot express in words how fucking tired I am of being interrupted by the GPS. So I'm gonna give you this Piggly Wiggly story right quick, and then we'll talk about the gorge later. There'll be a long ass video for you to watch. So, holy shit, the Piggly Wiggly. Listen, okay, I fully intend to finish the story. So
Turn left onto US 23 South, US 441 South.
The story surrounding Tallulah Gorge, but I need to tell y'all about this fucking trip to Piggly Wiggly. This is why I fucking hate Piggly Wiggly. I don't fuck with Piggly Wiggly. Dick thinks that I have like a personal vendetta against this place because like I don't be fucking with Piggly Wiggly, and the reason isn't because it's fucking Piggly Wiggly. It's not just because Piggly Wiggly. I don't fuck with Piggly Wiggly because the shit that I be encountering and experiencing.
Continue on US 23 South for 7 miles.
That's the fuck why I don't like going to the fucking Piggly Wiggly. And so I go into this Piggly Wiggly, and the guy at the counter, he's really chill. He's pretty cool. It seems like he might have a little bit of city in him. So like when I go to the like walk through, he's like, "Oh man, I like your hair." And I'm like, "Oh, thank you. I tried." And he's like, "You succeed." And I'm like, "Hey." But when I'm going to check out, listen, when I go to fucking check out, there's like, you know, Farmer Joe down here with like a couple of his friends, and the first thing they see me, they regard me, of course, because they have to, and I'm wearing my mask because I don't want to get fucking sick, and then I also live with somebody that is immunocompromised, and I'm also immunocompromised, so bitch, I don't want to fucking play with that shit. So I'm looking a little different. My hair is blue, I'm wearing like curb stomping boots, and I'm wearing a mask, and oh yeah, I'm black. So the guy is like, "Are you local?" And I'm like, "Bitch, hold up." He was more like, "Are you local?" And I was like, well, internally I'm like this, but like externally I'm like, "Oh no, I'm not from around here." But he asked me if I'm local, and I'm like, "Bitch, don't insult both your and my intelligence by asking me if I'm fucking local. Does it look like I'm a fucking local?" Anyway, dude asked me if I'm local, and I'm like, "Nah." And I go into my like, bubbly, friendly, happy ass Negro spiel where I'm like, "I went to Tallulah Gorge yesterday, and that was great. I almost killed my husband." And one of the guys is like, "Oh shit, yeah, no, there's been people that go out there, and there was a couple that went last year for their honeymoon, and they both were found dead at the bottom of the gorge." And I'm like, Survived or like any of those shows about like near-death experiences for people, I could understand how going on like a really like rugged hike with somebody who's inexperienced can get both of y'all killed. But especially for Dig, I could see him not making it because like
There is a speed trap ahead.
thank you, girl, thank you. Good looking out. But Boy is big and I can't fucking lift him. This is why I don't like going to Piggly Wiggly. It's the clientele. It's the clientele for me. That I don't know, that it's not necessarily like the most like they're more like, hey digger, but like it's almost like we want to acknowledge that you're here, that we see you, and we want to make you just like a little bit uncomfortable with your own existence in this area, in this space. And so I mean I run into it all the time with my job because I'm in places like Louisiana. I haven't been to Mississippi or Alabama, but like it happens literally everywhere. In Tennessee, and Michigan wasn't so bad. Florida definitely. There's a good deal of otherness. I won't like go straight into saying like it's racism, but it's definitely seeing somebody that they don't think belongs and kind of bringing attention to it and you know, poking at you a little bit. It's not the most uncomfortable. It's not like the end of the fucking world, but it isn't. It's not a nice experience. It's not welcoming. It's not friendly. I'll let you know that much. But yeah, that's why I don't fuck with Piggly Wiggly. So we're going to the fucking Ingles because they even have like a quarter of the shit that I needed anyway. So we're going to the fucking Ingles. That's the farther into town on Main Street, and you know, that'll be the end of it. Oh, the honey place. I want to go to the fucking honey place, y'all. I want to get some honey. I want to get some local fucking honey. Let's make that shit happen. I also want to see some motherfucking goats. Excuse me. I'm gonna make that shit happen. We're gonna see some fucking goats. I'm gonna let y'all see these motherfucking goats because I love goats. I'm like really fucking into goats because there's just it's simply so chaotic. They're wonderful creatures. I love them so goddamn much. And I feel like if I was a furry, or if I had a fursuit, I'm a fucking furry. If I had a fursuit, if like, because I have personas that I've made like from when I was like a little kid, and by little kid I mean